Hi, folks. This is Swim, your friend Gary. I'm going to continue to read to myself, enjoying the lecture of the reading of On the Road. On the Road now with this edition. The last episode I read from this paperback edition. I'm going to continue reading from chapter 12. Chapter 12, where he met this beautiful Mexican girl in a bus going to LA. Going to LA. Here we go. She said, where I was. She said, I love, closing her eyes. I promised her beautiful love. I gloated over her. Our stories were told. We subsided into silence and sweet anticipatory thoughts. It was as simple as that. You could have all your Peaches and Bettys and Mary Lou's and Rita's and Camille's and Inez's in the world. This was my girl and my kind of girl soul. And I told her that. She confessed she saw me watching her in the bus station. I thought you was a nice college boy. Oh, I'm a college boy, I assure her. The bus arrived in Hollywood, in the grey, dirty dawn, like the dawn when Joel McCrea met Veronica Lake in a diner, in the picture Sullivan's Travel. She slept in my lap. I looked greedily out the window. Stucco houses and palms and drivings, the whole mad thing. The ragged promised land, the fantastic end of America. We got off the bus at Main Street, which was no different from where you get off a bus in Kansas City or Chicago or Boston. Red brick, dirty, characters drifting by, trolleys grating in the hopeless dawn, the holy smell of a big city. And here my mind went high wire. I don't know why. I began getting the foolish paranoiac visions that Teresa, or Terry, her name, was a common little hustler who worked the buses for a guy's boss by making appointments like ours in LA, where she brought the sucker first to a breakfast place where her pimp waited, and then to a certain hotel to which he had access with his gun or his whatever. I never confessed this to her. We ate breakfast, and a pimp kept watching us. I fancied Terry was making secret eyes at him. I was tired and felt strange and lost in a faraway, disgusting place. The goof of terror took over my thoughts and made me act petty and cheap. Do you know that guy? I said. What guy you mean, honey? I let it drop. She was slow and hung up about everything she did. It took her a long time to eat. She chewed slowly and stared into space, and smoked a cigarette, and kept and kept talking. And I was like Haggard ghost, suspicioning every move she made, thinking she was stalling for time. This was all a fit of sickness. I was sweating as we went down the street hand in hand. The first hotel we hit had a room, a beautiful I knew, and before I knew it was, and before I knew, and before I knew it, and before I knew it, I was locking the door behind me, and she was sitting on the bed taking off her shoes. I kissed her meekly. Better she'd never know. To relax our nerves, I knew we needed whiskey, especially me. I ran out and fiddled all over 12 blocks, hurrying till I found a pint of whiskey for sale at a newsstand. I ran back all energy. Terry was in the bathroom, fixing her face. I poured one big drink in a water glass, and we had slugs. Oh, it was sweet and delicious and worth my whole lugubrious voyage. I stood behind her at the mirror and we danced in the bathroom that way. I began talking about my friends back east. I said, "You ought to meet great girl I know called Doreen. She's a 6 foot redhead. If you came to New York, she'd show you where to get work." "Who is this 6 foot redhead?" she demanded suspiciously. "Why do you tell me about her?" In her simple soul, she couldn't fathom my kind of glad, nervous talk. I let it drop. She began to get drunk in the bathroom. "Come on to bed," I keep saying. 6 foot redhead, huh? And I thought you was a nice college boy. I saw you in my lovely sweater and I saw you in your lovely sweater and I said to myself, ain't he nice? No, and no, and no. You have to be goddamn pimp like all of them. What on earth are you talking about? Don't stand there and tell me that 6 foot redhead ain't a madame. 'Cause I know a madame when I hear about one. And you are just a pimp like all the rest I meet. Everybody's a pimp. Listen, Terry, I am not a pimp. I swear to you on the Bible, I am not a pimp. Why should I be a pimp? My only interest is you. All the time I thought I met a nice boy. I was so glad. I hugged myself and said, a real nice boy instead of a pimp. Terry, I pleaded with all my soul, please listen to me and understand I'm not a pimp. An hour ago I thought she was a hustler. How sad it was. Our minds with the store of madness had diverged. Oh, gruesome life. How I moaned and pleaded, and then I got mad and realized I was pleading with a dumb little Mexican wench, and I told her so. And before I knew it, I picked up her red pumps and hurled them at the bathroom door and told her to get out. Go on, beat it. I sleep and forget it. I had my own life, my own sad and ragged life forever. There was a dead silence in the bathroom. I took my clothes off and went to bed. We will continue reading this very, very great. This is not a very good book. This is an excellent book. This is a classic. This is a masterpiece. On the Road by the poet Jack Kerouac. It really makes you love America. It really makes you love your life. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for hanging there. Bye now.